I was going to talk to you today about the sufficiency and clarity of Scripture. It's really two of, I think, seven aspects, characteristics of Scripture. I think it'll take a little more time than I have. I really only have about half the time I normally might to get home today. So what should we talk about? Well, the thing that's in the news, which will kind of timestamp this video for those watching it in the future, is of course the coronavirus outbreak. And thankfully in America, we seem to be faring better than places like China and northern Italy, and but not as good as some of the equatorial places. Mexico, even parts of South America, they're faring fairly well. So what does that bring to mind? Well, it really brings to mind just how fragile this world is, and how important it is, let's say that, important it is that the Word of God gets out there and gets shared. And speaking of which, I know you all know this, I'm not a pastor, I don't play one on YouTube or Podbean or iTunes, but I have been a lay teacher now for about 23 years or so, and had many a pastor look at my teaching and my doctrine and all that kind of stuff, and given me their stamp of approval, so to speak. And I think the reason for that is that the whole idea of Cafe Sola. Cafe, a place where people come to talk, a place where I come to talk to you. And Sola, the idea that Scripture is sufficient. That's one of the words I wanted to talk to you about today. Scripture alone. Scripture alone for as our sole rule and norm for doctrine and practice and all those kind of things. But I'm not going to get into that in detail, because I just want to be a little encouraging to you all and tell you that what do I like to say to my family? Yeah, this is being talked about in such a way that we're all panicking, we're all having our blood pressures go up, whatever. And those are the times when it gets the hardest to just trust in the promises of God. And I was thinking the other day about, I think it's Mighty Fortress is our God, and it's like, take thee, good fame, child, wife, though these all be gone, the victory has been won. The victory has been won. So nobody wants to get sick. Nobody wants to succumb to any kind of a virus, let alone a car wreck or a plane crash or any of that kind of thing. But the Christian should know that come what may, they're good to go. Jesus has them. He has them, and He's not letting go. And neither height nor depth nor any principalities or anything can separate us from that love of God in Christ Jesus. So when it gets tough, figure out how much you need to listen to stay informed, and how much of that gets to be too much, and takes you away from studying, praying, spending time together with family and loved ones, and focusing on what really matters. I think it would be totally wrong to turn the TV off completely, turn the radio off, turn the internet off completely, and just, let what happens. Although if you just are living a normal life and staying very clean and watching yourself if you're around anybody who's sneezing or coughing or whatever, distance yourself. If you do just common sense things, this will pass. This will pass. Many viruses have come and gone, and this one will too. That's my guess. I'm not a prophet or the son of a prophet. That's just my guess. My best guess is that though it will not be fun, our son's school canceled on-campus activities and classes for pretty much the rest of the month, March here. And after that, they're going to finish out the school year online. All the teachers will be able to go to their classrooms where they have video conferencing or whatever, or just their laptops or whatever, and then the students will probably log in and hear the lectures and take the notes and submit them through, OneNote or Teams, or I don't know how they do this stuff nowadays. I'm a tech guy, and this is all just getting to be a lot. And my wife's school will probably be closed for 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't heard yet because I haven't gotten home, obviously, but I imagine it'll be closed. Major corporations are restricting, if not eliminating, any kind of group gatherings. One of the things I do on a regular basis is either videotape and or edit corporate meetings and corporate gatherings, and they may go to a similar thing where they say, well, bring the camera in, put it in the room, we'll talk on camera, but we aren't going to have a group. And some people are saying maybe 100 people or less is fine, and certainly over 500 people in one place, not fine. I guess it depends on the size of the room, because they want you to have social distance, they're calling it. Getting all these new terms too. And I've seen it at work. I've seen it in myself. You walking around, you just drift a little bit away from some people. You certainly aren't shaking hands with anybody. You're washing your hands even more often than you might normally do. Using hand sanitizer when maybe you avoided that in the past because there was just so much alcohol. And cleaning your workspace, your hard surfaces with wipes, and doing all this kind of stuff. But anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to drop this out there real quick, give a little timestamp, little video here for this Thursday, the 12th of March in 2020. And I'm going to drop the other video probably before the weekend's over, because I think it's just a good thing to talk about. I want to talk about all 7 aspects or characteristics or things about Scripture, but I don't want to do an injustice to them. I'd rather do them right. So I want to look over my notes, and maybe I'll do it on the way to work in the morning, although it'll be dark then, or if not, I'll do it on the way home tomorrow night. And just start clicking them off. I won't go in any particular order, but these 2 just happened to hit me this morning. Sufficiency and clarity of Scripture. And you can do the high level, which we'll do, and then you can drill down, which we'll also do, because sometimes we use them as cliches. I believe in sola scriptura. Well, what does that mean? When you say that, what do you mean? It's true, but what do you mean? Because some people mean one thing and some people mean another thing. So that's it for today. Just this little quick video. I'm really happy that some of you seem to be enjoying these driving videos. It's when I can kind of just talk the easiest. It's hard to talk when I'm sitting at my desk staring at a webcam or the computer or something. But here I'm driving and I'm distracted, and for some reason that allows me to think and focus, and I'm not worried about staring down a camera and trying to put on some kind of show, which you might like. I don't know. I'm trying to get my brand figured out, as they say, so stay tuned for that. Some of it's working on a logo. I've been tossing ideas out there. You've probably seen lots of different things. I'm trying to find one thing that'll work for almost everything. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little update. This is Chris with Cafe Solar. Remember to like and follow and subscribe and ring the notification bell if there is one, and share, and let's grow this little community, especially since for the next little while people won't be out in public as much. God's blessings.